How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to today's stimulus package and second stimulus check update. Today, we're going to be talking about why a second stimulus check is still likely, even though Congress hasn't passed any bills yet. Sorry for those of you that look forward to my updates. I was actually on vacation. Conveniently enough, I just came back and Congress just went on their vacation. So before I go into all of the reasons why a second stimulus check is still likely to happen, I just wanted to give you guys one quick heads up. I'm starting a new second channel. I'll link it above and below. But starting off, it's going to be recaps of the CBS series Big Brother. I also plan on covering other reality TV series such as Love Island and others. So if you're into that type of stuff, definitely go over to that channel and subscribe. I should be posting my first video either today or tomorrow. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button for more stimulus check and stimulus package updates. All right, let's get right into it. As I said, Congress is now on their August recess, which lasts all the way till the beginning of September. Now, even though a stimulus package has not been passed, it's really not as easy as Democrats and Republicans coming together and saying, let's just pass one small bill about the stimulus checks since we agree on all of that. Because in fact, everyone basically does agree that we should all get a second stimulus check. Because basically everyone from both sides of the aisle agrees on second stimulus checks. But what's happening now is that second stimulus checks are so prominent and everyone agrees on them that both sides are kind of using that as a bargaining chip for other items. Now, I'm sure most of you have seen and heard of President Trump's executive order and memorandums. I went over that in my last video, so I won't go over it here. But a lot of experts don't really know how those things that he put into that executive order and memorandums are actually going to be enforced and enacted upon, including things such as an unemployment benefit boost, eviction memorandum, and other things in an actual bill that Congress passes will be a lot better than that executive order, and it'll be a lot more effective and efficient to actually get that money out. So why am I still hopeful that a second stimulus check will be a thing? Well, it's because number one, everyone wants it, as I said, on both sides of the aisles and American citizens. And second, and most importantly, it's an election year. So I'm sure you guys know in just a few months, we'll be voting for the presidential election, and a bunch of congressmen are running for re-election as well. So they definitely would like to put on their stat sheet that yes, they voted through a second stimulus check to give a payment to Americans and the citizens that they write laws for. Another thing that makes these second stimulus checks way more likely is that both sides agree to the details of it as well. They've kind of already debated this, and it looks like it would have been a $1,200 one-time check with $500 per dependent, including adult dependents. So both Democrats and Republicans and even President Trump, they all agree that that was basically a thing that they would like to pass. Now, in addition to that, President Trump has came out multiple times and said he would like to see something even more than $1,200, but Republicans in the Senate want to keep it down to that amount, so that is what's agreed upon universally. Now, I'm not going to go over all of those second stimulus check details, such as eligibility requirements, because those all mainly are going to be the same as the CARES Act, that first stimulus check that a bunch of us got a few months ago. But what is actually preventing this new stimulus bill and stimulus package from being passed? Why can't we just get our second stimulus checks now? There are three main things that are being argued, and that is the cost of the bill, extended unemployment benefits, and additional funding for state and local governments. In general, here's how it usually splits. The Democrats want a larger unemployment benefit, that's $600 a week, while Republicans have said they're down for $400 a week. And in terms of cost of the new stimulus package, Democrats want $3 trillion, Republicans want $1 trillion, and a lot of that stems from aid to state and local governments. Democrats want $1 trillion to go towards state and local governments, where Republicans don't want any money going to those governments because they were already given money in the first CARES Act. Now, here are some key dates for you that are very important for the passage of a second stimulus check and new stimulus package. The first being September 8th. That is the date the Senate returns to session. September 14th is when the House returns to session. So we shouldn't really be expecting anything until then. And September 30th is actually when the fiscal year concludes. So those are 3 important dates that we need to look out for. Now this a lot feels like deja vu, as we had the recess at the beginning of July for that 4th of July recess, and all of this was happening all over again. Now will we actually see something? I do think we will see a bill eventually passed in September. I don't think we'll see Congress come back to actually vote on anything during their recess. So that is kind of unfortunate, but hopefully we will see developments over the next few weeks with discussions coming from both sides, even though they are on recess. Just as a reminder, go subscribe to my new channel. I'll link it down below and above, and definitely subscribe to this channel if you want more second stimulus check and stimulus package updates, along with other videos about money and technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.